Hey guys, welcome back. I cannot believe it. Today's video is Finish 10 in 2021 Project Pan finale. I'm doing a lot of finales this month for Project Pan, so stay tuned for more. And if you want to see my other Project Pan videos, those are in my Project Pan playlist. I will link that in the cards and in the description box. And I absolutely love Project Panning. I have been doing it for well over 5 years, almost 6 years before I even had a YouTube channel. And it's something I plan on continuing to do because I just really enjoy it. I love getting my money's worth out of my makeup. It's fun for me, honestly. So I am very excited for this finale because I had some difficult products and I made some really good progress. So I am just thrilled to show you the results. Like I said, stay tuned for more Project Pan videos and also a year-long makeup empties video. I do those every single year on my channel. And if you want to watch the last 4 that I've done, you can find those in my empties playlist. So yeah, stay tuned for more and let's get started. This Project Pan was all powder makeup products and then perfume. I did finish one perfume in this project earlier this year, and I've been working on this one, which I did not finish, but I did make very good progress. This is Aqualina Pink Sugar. I still love this scent. I think it's really nice. I've repurchased this several times, so I don't have a ton left. You know, we'll see. I would like to finish it at some point, but this is something I would absolutely repurchase because I really, really love this scent and I love sweet fragrances. So I think this one is great. It's also very long lasting. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with my progress. Right, I have quite a few empties to show you, but first there are 2 face palettes in this project that I just wanted to make progress on. That was really my only goal. The first one is the Hourglass Sculpture palette. And I do feel like I'm getting good progress on this. It's just really hard to tell, but I've been using these 2, which are diffused light and dim light, pretty much every day for finishing powder. And if I turn it this way, you can tell that they're getting really, really flat. And then I've also used the bronzer quite a bit. This blush I have not used as much. This blush I've used a lot more. Honestly, my favorite things in this palette are this blush and then the 2 finishing powders. I have used this face palette in some capacity almost every day this year. So even though I didn't even hit pan on it, I do feel like I'm getting my money's worth because I have used this a ton. And yeah, I definitely prefer this blush though, and then the 2 finishing powders, which are permanent products anyway from Hourglass, but either way, I am really happy with my progress on that. And then the other face palette that I just wanted to make progress on is the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow palette. And I've just been working on the contour side lately. And as you can tell, I have expanded the pan from the last update. I am pretty happy about that. I haven't used the highlighter in a while. I still love this product so much. I have had this for, I think, 3 years, and I've gotten so much use out of it. I've used this hundreds of times. I really, really enjoy it. Nice subtle highlighter. This contour shade works well for me. Sometimes I use it as contour, sometimes as bronzer. I'm happy with this. I really do feel like I've gotten my money's worth, and yeah, I'm really happy with my progress on this. All right, and the rest are empties, and I am so excited. So some of these you may have seen in other updates, but I was working on the Catrice highlighter in Champagne Campaign, and I did finish this. I actually finished this a couple months ago. I had repressed it a couple of times. I used up every last drop. I love this product. It is a nice subtle highlighter. And I sometimes use it as highlighter, sometimes I used it as finishing powder. So sad that this was discontinued. I'm sure Catrice has some other good highlighters, but I haven't seen that they have anything as like nice and subtle as this. The ones I've seen look like they're going to be a bit more intense. So I haven't tried any, but I loved this. I am sad it's gone, but I'm happy I'm using things up because I have other things that I can use as finishing powder, such as the Essence Pure Nude highlighter and then the ones in the Hourglass palette. So I am definitely set, but a little bit sad that they discontinued that product. Then I finished another highlighter. This is Urban Decay Sin, and this is a more intense highlighter, and I finished this up, used every last drop of this. I repressed it several times. I'm so excited I finished another highlighter. That is absolutely amazing. And let me tell you, this took a long time because this is something I've been working on for almost 2 years. So it's not like I was only working on it this year. I worked on this in other project pans for the last few years, and this took a really long time to use up. The Catrice one didn't take as long. This went much faster, but yeah, this took a long time. Another one that also took quite a while is the ColourPop bronzer. Like, the design on the packaging is totally worn off because I've pretty much used this every day this year almost. This was in Coconut Beach, and I did finish this as well. This one I showed at the last update. I had repressed it a couple times. I did mention at the last update that there was a little bit left and I dropped it all over myself. But I finished like 95% of this, so I am counting that as an empty because there was hardly anything left. But yes, I was very upset with my clumsy self that I did drop this, but yes, I finished a bronzer. And again, this is something I worked on more than just this year. I worked on this quite a bit last year as well. All right, so I finished a full-size bronzer, 2 full-size highlighters, but just wait. I am so excited. I did finish the Too Faced blush in Baby Love. Again, this is something I've been working on more than just this year. I had pan on this at the beginning of this year, and it is finally gone. So I'll show you what it looked like at the last update. I had repressed this multiple times, and I do have a repressing video that I will link in the description box as usual. So I had also mixed in a little bit of 2 blushes from this face palette, which we will get to, but yeah, this is done. And again, this is something that took quite some time to use up. I had hit pan on this blush, I don't remember how long ago, but it took quite a few months, if not like 8 or 9 months of use to hit pan. So I had hit pan before I even put it in this project this year, and then I finally finished it up. I mixed it a little bit with those Becca blushes from this other face palette that I will show you, but full-size blush is done. I am so happy. I cannot believe it. I'm so thrilled with how I did on this project. And then last but not least, I finished a face palette. I am so happy. Now, I will say, I mean, the little pans in this, they're pretty small. This was the Becca Afterglow Sunset palette. Beautiful palette. Sad that Becca is out of business, but I'm glad I got my money's worth out of it. So I used up every last drop of this palette. So in here, there was Snapdragon Blush, which I had mixed in. Also, this next one was Flower Child Blush. So after I hit pan on these are pretty small pans. They're kind of the size of an eyeshadow, so it got difficult to use up, which is why I repressed them with this blush in this compact. It was much easier to use. Also, these were pretty bright pink blushes, and the Too Faced was more on the neutral side, so combining them made it easier for me to use these up because I'm not like into super hot pink blush on an everyday basis. I'm more into like peachy or neutral shades, so combining those together was great. This was the Capri Coast bronzer. This I used up way earlier this year. This was not a lot of bronzer. I did have to repress this into another compact though, because again, this little pan, it's way too tiny for a bronzer brush, so I did repress that into a larger compact. And then there were 2 highlighters. This was Champagne Pop, and then this one was Crystal Gold, and I used those up as well. Again, at some point, I did end up repressing these into another compact. That is something I like to do, by the way. I have some compacts from highlighters and blushes that I have finished in the past. So I'm obviously going to keep these because I want to do that year-long makeup empties video. But even beyond that, I do plan on keeping these compacts because they're just really convenient to have around when I want to repress things. And then I can like mix things together, and sometimes I'll make, you know, a blush from 2 or 3 other blushes, or I'll mix highlighters together. It's fun for me to do. What can I say? I really enjoy project panning, and I like to get every last drop, and it's very easy to do that when you repress the product. So yes, I cannot fully express how thrilled I am with my results on this project. I finished an entire face palette. This was $45, by the way. The Too Faced blush, totally gone. This, I think these were like $26 or $27 full price. They got rid of them and then they kind of brought them back, and then I was looking for these again and I couldn't find them. So I don't know what happened there. This highlighter, the value on this was $27. I had bought this for only $7 at a Marshall's, but I do also keep track of my total for my empties. I remember, or I track it as retail price, because sometimes it's hard to remember where I got something if it's on sale or something. So retail price is what I go off of. This highlighter, so good. This was only $6, but really, really good. A bronzer, this ColourPop bronzer, I think these are $8 or $9. I enjoyed it, by the way, but I would not repurchase this because I have plenty of other bronzers. This, honestly, if this was still around, I would repurchase it. This, I don't think I would repurchase. I got a little sick of that highlighter. This blush, I feel like I really loved it, but I have similar shades. So, and this has been discontinued. But, oh, by the way, I did repurchase Champagne Pop now. So I have a full size of Champagne Pop because that is my favorite highlighter from Becca. So anyway, I am thrilled with my progress. I made great progress on the Hourglass palette and the Charlotte Tilbury palette. I finished up another perfume in this project earlier this year, and I've made really good progress on this one too. And I finished all of these. I cannot believe it. I am so happy with this. So yeah, all of these completely used up out of my collection. I'm telling you, I love project panning. It's something I enjoy it. So yes, that is it for this video. Let us know if you have done some other project pans this year. I know I'm also doing a lot of the collab ones, like the Partners in Cream, which we already had the finale for that, and also Deck of Panning. I plan on doing those again in the new year also, and I think I want to do another similar year-long project like this one that focuses almost all on powder makeup products. So we'll see. Stay tuned for that. I have so many other finale videos though that I need to film before I introduce any more project pans. So that is it. If you want to see more, check out my project pan playlist and my empties playlist. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.